Welcome to episode 7 of StriveU 101. Today we are going to be talking about upgrading your equipment for your studio or green screen room and what type of microphone we suggest for announcing, plus a giveaway.
Keely from Cozad asked, what equipment upgrades do you suggest for our green screen room?
Thanks for the question, Keely. We actually did a hangout earlier this week for everyone watching and just kind of talked about their green screen room and studio room that they have that they now own. And that's a big deal, is just having a space that's completely dedicated for you guys. So kudos to you guys for getting that space, and now you kind of want to make some upgrades. So JC will flash the photo up of their room currently. And so we just kind of went through, what are the uses of the room? They like to do a lot of green screen stuff, so we really focused on where should that green screen be placed. And then they also have quite a few people. They can have up to 4 people on the green screen, and so their green screen wasn't wide enough. So we kind of talked about, finding a wider green screen. Most are 10 feet wide, and so we did find one for 12 feet. And it gets pretty expensive. So the biggest thing is just figuring out the setup for your room. They're going with a portable setup for the green screen rather than a painted wall. So they have the ability to kind of move their studio around. And as you can see on the photo, their current setup, the green screen, just really has nothing behind it. So we talked about putting a wall, or they have windows on each side of their room, putting some black paper and just kind of having a dedicated wall behind their green screen to kind of create a little bit, because you can see through the green screen currently. So we talked about that and just space and depth. Lots of different things go into that. We want to help you guys with that. Like I said, we did a hangout with Keely and Patty and just kind of talked about different options, different green screens, talked about lighting the green screen with some floodlights. And so we can get you links. We'll link up the lighting kit that we suggest, also the floodlights. We've gone all tungsten on our lighting, and so it's really important for the lighting of the green screen to really chroma key that out when you go into post-production of your news show. Lots of different things. We have several schools that are applying for grants, Schuyler, Riverside, and Cozad, that are getting grant money to upgrade their equipment, and Schuyler's doing they've got an awesome opportunity that we'll share later on in the spring that they're doing. So please feel free to contact us, comment below to kind of ask some different questions if you're looking to upgrade. Cozad's got a $500 budget. They talked about maybe doing a different flooring too. It's a tile floor in there, so getting some type of rug or carpet material in there so there's not an echo. So lots of different things. We want to help you guys with that. So please ask us questions about that, and we'll set up a hangout and go through all those options with you guys.
Laura from Fullerton asked, what type of microphone would you recommend for announcing games?
Thanks for the question, Laura, and I'm pulling this from an email from December, so you don't even know you're going to be on the show, so we'll send this out to you. But she had asked, they've got a student interested in play-by-play announcing. And we've kind of answered this question in a previous episode, but it was more, should we use a soundboard or a USB mic? And so this is more for if you're going to have a soundboard and you want a nice play-by-play microphone. We're going to link up a couple that we suggest. The best one we found, that's the cheapest, it does a good job, and most of our schools have it, is a Stanton DJ headset. It's a 1/4-inch plug, so it's not XLR, so there's a little bit of fuzz when you're going straight into the soundboard. It works though, and we can maybe even grab some audio from a recording and share that with you, or share a link to a recording with announcers. You do have to kind of crank up the gain on the soundboard when you're using that headset. Ideally, if you have the budget, go with an Audio Technica headset. Fillmore Central, Derek O'Connor, they've got that. I think it's under $200 now, so it's pretty expensive, but the quality is way better than the $60, I believe, Stanton headset. and it's XLR. So you're going to get a cleaner, crisper sound. And it's 2 headphones on each side instead of 1, like the Stanton. So a couple different options there. From there, it just gets more expensive. And so it really depends on your budget. So if anybody else has questions on that, the Stanton headset's a good entry level headset. And then if you have a student that really, they want to go into that for a career or into college, it may be worth their investment to go buy that, or maybe you can match, half and half with that student. So any other questions, comment below and we'll shoot you some links to some other headsets. Thanks, Laura. Quick show today, just a couple questions. We've got state wrestling going on this week, and then we're going to be big into state basketball the next couple weeks, so good luck to all the teams out there and to everyone covering games and things like that. If you're not able to live stream, to pay the NSA to live stream, we encourage you to take photos, use social media, Instagram video, Vine, go out and shoot some clips to do highlights during those district games. And if you make it to state, you can do live audio as well. During sub-district and district play, NSA does not charge for live audio, so I usually just pull up Wirecast, and basically you just would do what you normally do. You have a play-by-play announcer, throw up the scoreboard, you just don't plug in your camera. And you can do live announcing of the game. So encourage you guys to do that. All right, we've got a giveaway today, our first giveaway. Got a book in the mail that I ordered, and I don't know if any of you have heard of Seth Godin, but kind of a weird picture on the cover here. But it's called What Do You Do When It's Your Turn? And then in parentheses, and it's always your turn. I just started it last night. Lots of visuals. And I love books like this, and we want to give you guys a book. So what I want you to do is comment below. You have to comment on StriveU, and we're going to put everyone's name in a hat, and we will draw a winner, and we will send you this nice book by Seth Godin, and send it out to you, and maybe you can read it as a class or whatever. The cool part about this is you order 3 books, and he sends you 5. So I have a couple others that I'm going to be handing out to other people, and that's kind of the idea behind the book. So hope you enjoy it. Comment below to be entered in for the giveaway for the book. What do you do when it's your turn? And it's always your turn. Thanks for tuning in here to StriveU 101. We will see you guys next week. If you have questions, let us know. Comment on Instagram, Twitter, below on the site. We want to hear from you. Have a great rest of the week, guys.